Choose Your Legends is an event in Fire Emblem Heroes where the community cranks to anger and hostility against itself to 11. The basic idea, if you are not aware, is that the most popular characters in the poll for men and women get special alts, which are supposed to be some of the most powerful heroes in the game. Some achieved this, like Brave Lynn and Brave Veronica, to the annoyance of everyone, but then you have Brave Lucina, who has sadly fallen behind to better, cheaper support units, like Marth, Male Corrin, and debatably Air. The first Choose Your Legends event was the equivalent of intelligent systems asking us who we wanted to be in the game. Over time, high-ranking characters like Nephany, the Black Knight, and I can't believe it's not Whalebait, Aira, got added to the game, as well as some heroes that intelligent systems didn't expect to rank high in far-fetched heroes. Of course, Dorcas being in this banner really goes to show that they needed to freshen up on their meme material. So great! You'd expect plenty of characters to be represented using this poll, since characters like Tharja, Camilla, and Nina were all fairly popular, and none of them were main protagonists. Makes sense, right? Well, Ike was the highest ranked character not to be in the game when it first started, and the highest ranked character overall, if you combined his votes from Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. A totally unique occurrence for Choose Your Legends that would never screw a famous protagonist out of an alt ever! But if you look at some of the side characters, well, certain ones didn't stand a chance. Look at Priscilla, for example. In Choose Your Legends 1, she got 192nd place with 1,334 votes. Or not even 3 of the total votes I got. Of course, Ike has that Smash Bros. Privilege, but even comparing her to Leaf, she got just over 2/3 of his votes, and he was the least popular lord at the time. Things only went downhill for her, as she got less and less votes, ending Choose Your Legends 3 with a measly 473 votes! You can look at multiple side characters for signs of this trend. Heck, even in Choose Your Legends 1, Sigurd, one of the most popular lords of all Fire Emblem history, with arguably the most tragic story to be told, the franchise was beaten hard in votes by Niles. Look, if you like Niles, I don't judge, but you cannot say that Niles had better writing than Sigurd. So, what's the conclusion here? Fates and Awakening rule the world? Lords are pretty much predetermined to win by default? Mean characters like Dorcas and Mia are guaranteed to be in the game simply because of people jesting? Wait. Well, those are all certainly takeaways that we can get from this, but I like to view it as something so much deeper. See, the Fire Emblem fanbase isn't really one entity, it's more of a melting pot. You have people like me who love all kinds of Fire Emblem games and attach myself to Priscilla. You got people like the average Reddit user who enjoys some of the newer games or some of the older games. Heck, even my co-writer and editor, Snakeman, who's a Fates addict and uses Garen because he has 25 different layers of melty, unapologetic cheese. But there are all sorts of people who vote on Choose Your Legends each year for different reasons, for different characters, and with different takeaways each year. Sure, you may dislike that Camilla won Choose Your Legends 3, but on the bright side, you know that there are at least a few thousand people that are thrilled that she won. And really, as long as this silly poll ends up making the community a happier place, isn't it worth waiting another year? This has been the Chaos Jester, signing off.